punctuating, yes, capitalizing, and spelling. Right. Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream, Melhore Seu Inglês. My name is Érika, and today we'll talk about these topics down here that are pinned below. Punctuating, capitalizing, and spelling. So welcome everyone. Hello Rafaela, hello Katie, Kati, Rabelo, Mogni, hello everyone, Camila. So just as a review, we have already talked about other points, right? I'm getting lost here, but just a reminder, these live streams, they are saved here on Instagram for 24 hours, but then I upload them to our YouTube channel, Melhore Seu Inglês. So follow us there, Melhore Seu Inglês, on YouTube, and there is a playlist for these live streams, okay, that I have been doing these days. I started last week, it's been a week now. There is a playlist. It's a whole course, okay, you can follow that one. There are many other playlists. There is a playlist where there are videos with me having classes with teachers at CAMBLY. I love that playlist. And there is another playlist also showing how I am learning Spanish. Okay, so every day I upload a video there. It's a live stream where I record how I practice Spanish. So if you need ideas on how to study, you can check it out there. So we have talked about elements of a sentence, right? It was the first day. So how to make sentences. Actually, the parts of speech, we talked about that, parts of speech, remember, so adjectives, nouns, prepositions, conjunctions, interjections, adverbs, etc. Yesterday we talked about making sentences. We practiced that a little, and you did a great job, by the way. And today we'll talk about punctuating, capitalizing, and spelling. Besides our YouTube channel, Melhore Seu Inglês, follow our podcast too, Melhore Seu Inglês. We have a podcast, okay? So follow us there. So let's start with punctuation, punctuating, the action of punctuating. So hello, Kayam. It's awesome to have you here today. We're going to practice, and I'd like you to participate as much as you can. Take full advantage of this live stream to practice, okay? So hello, Carol. Hello, Jasmine. Who else? Glaucio. All right. So these three things here, punctuating, capitalizing, and spelling, they seem unimportant, right? So like I was telling you guys yesterday, a lot of students, when they write texts, they don't pay attention at that because they're paying attention at other more important things, like what is a noun, what is a verb, what is the word order, right? They are focusing on that. But after you get a grip on that, you kind of master that a little bit, you need to focus on these things. They're not actually details, they're super important, because without the right punctuation, the right capitalization and spelling, we cannot understand what you're saying. We cannot, okay? So this is very important, and we'll talk about that today. Let's start with punctuation. So without punctuation, it's hard to understand what you want to say, okay? When we're speaking, it's fine, but if you're writing a message, it can be very confusing. And I get difficult messages to understand all the time on WhatsApp when people write to me in English. and they just write the words and don't do the punctuation. Don't add any punctuation. So it is hard to understand, and there is a lot of misunderstanding actually because of that. So some let's talk about some basic punctuation marks, and now I'll need you to write down the sentences I will dictate, and these sentences include these punctuation marks. The first one is the apostrophe. Apostrophe, apostropho, okay? The apostrophe is used, as you know, to show possession, and the first sentence, it's a very short one that I want you to write is, actually it's not a sentence, it's a phrase because there is no verb here. So, Ellen's car. How would you write that here to show possession using an apostrophe? Ellen's car. Ellen's car. Kayam, if you're here, Carol, please, I know that you should like to participate. So how would you write Ellen's car? Ellen's car. Anyone else? There are other people here too. I don't know if I can see you guys. Yes. Kayam, Carol, Kati, Rebecca, Dani, Az. Yes, Kayam. Good job. Yeah. So it's actually, it's neither Helen or Ellen with a single L. It's Ellen with a double L. But that's it. That's the idea. Thank you, everyone. The next one is the boys' locker room. The boys' locker room. But here, the boys is plural. How do you show possession in this case? The boys, plural. So you need to show the plural form of boy and the possession. The boys, yes, Carol, that's right, Ellen. That's this Ellen. Ellen's car. So the boys' locker room. Hello, doctor, how are you? The boys' locker room. The boys' locker room. Hamdan. Hamdan. Hello, nice to meet you. Hamdan. The boys' locker room. Yes, so let's talk about this quickly. We'll go into detail in the future, but... So, you guys are all adding DS for plural and DS for possession. We cannot do that. We cannot add, a gente não pode acrescentar, add, two S's, okay? Thank you, Hamdan. So we cannot add two S's. We can only add one. If you have already added one for plural, you cannot add a second one for possession. So you show possession with the apostrophe only. Only. So try again, please. The boys' locker room. The boys, plural, locker room. Try again, please. So remember, we cannot add, não dá para acrescentar dois S's, only one. If you added one for plural, you cannot add the second one for a possession. Then it's, yes, Kayam, yes, the boys, like that. The boys' locker room, because we added one S for plural, and then we add the apostrophe, whoops, the apostrophe for possession. Okay, now let's see if there are other examples, or yeah, another one. My cousin's shoes. My cousin's shoes, and here it's singular. Okay, yes, Kachi, yes, the boys, that's it. Okay, we'll talk more about that in the future, but today is just a very quick review of punctuation. So my cousin's shoes. How do you write that? My cousin's shoes. My cousin's shoes. My cousin's shoes. Do you know what a cousin is? My cousin's shoes. It's singular, Kayam. Cousin is singular here. Yes, Kachi. There you go. My cousin's shoes. So how do you know if you're speaking to someone, how do you know if it's singular or plural? Context. Context, okay? So this will tell you if you're talking about one cousin or many cousins. All right, Kayam? So here it's singular. My cousin's shoes. So my cousin, singular, apostrophe, S. All right? The next one, well, let's skip to the next situation here. So we use apostrophe to show possession, and we also use apostrophe to shorten words, to make words shorter, or to bring two words together, right? So I wanted to write these sentences now. Annie doesn't ice skate. Annie doesn't ice skate. Okay, next one. Annie doesn't ice skate. If I say it, what's the word? If I link everything, Annie doesn't ice skate. Annie doesn't ice skate. Okay, so again, Annie doesn't ice skate. Annie doesn't ice skate. Kayam, Annie doesn't ice skate. Carol, Annie doesn't ice skate. There you go. Thank you. Very good job. Annie doesn't ice skate. The next one is, I'm excited that vacation is finally here. I'm excited that vacation is finally here. Carol, Kayam? Yes, Carol, that's it. And doesn't ice skate. Good job. That's it. Very good. Katya, Annie doesn't ice skate. Yeah, that's actually what I wanted. That's Annie. Annie doesn't ice skate. Annie. You don't speak English, Danielle. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Try to write something here. Ice is not a verb. Ice é gelo. But the verb is to ice skate. Skate is the verb. And it is a regular verb. So you can combine, right? What kind of skating does she do? She does ice skating. She skates on the ice. So the verb is to ice skate. Patinar no gelo, okay? So, where are we? Annie doesn't ice skate, ela não patina no gelo. The next one is, I'm excited that vacation is finally here. I'm excited. Yes, Carol, good job. As 221, I'm exited. Exit is, to exit is a verb, okay? It means to leave a place, to leave a room, to go out. So I'm excited. This is the spelling here, Carol. I pinned her text. I'm excited. The next one is, Olivia couldn't go on the roller coaster. Olivia couldn't go on the roller coaster. I'm excited that vacation's finally here. Good job, Kayam. Yes. Olivia couldn't go on the roller coaster. Olivia couldn't go on the roller coaster. I'm excited that vacation is. Good job, Carol. Annie doesn't ice skate. Ice skiing. Ice skiing needs the verb to be. If you use the ing, you need to use the verb to be too. Olivia couldn't go on the roller coaster. Yes, coaster, yes. Olivia couldn't go on the roller coaster. There you go, Carol, thank you. Olivia couldn't go on the roller coaster. Nice job. The last one is for apostrophe. Isn't that lemonade too cold? Isn't that lemonade too cold? Isn't that lemonade too cold? Hamdan, write the sentence, please. Isn't that lemonade too cold? Can you do that? Can you write that sentence? Isn't that lemonade too cold? Right, that's it, Katie. Good job, thank you. Now, let's move on to period or full stop. Period, ponto. Actually, full stop é ponto final. So period é ponto. Please use this because I get a lot of messages without periods. It's just a long string of words, it never ends. Okay, so we need to break our thoughts into parts that we can understand. Period, ponto. Question mark, interrogação. Exclamation mark, exclamação. So the period goes at the end of a sentence to show that a statement has ended, right? A question mark is used with questions, and an exclamation mark is used with exclamations. Do not overuse exclamation points. Exclamation points. Do not overuse those, okay? We shouldn't use them all the time. There are certain situations in which we can do that, but not all the time, not all the time. So let's see examples with a period. Mary's socks are blue. Mary's socks are blue. Yes, very good, everyone. Kayam e Enha isn't lemonade too cold? Isn't the lemonade too cold? Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Zamrod, you're here participating. Rabelo, isn't that lemonade too cold? Right, so the sentence is Mary's socks are blue. Mary's socks are blue. And here we have an apostrophe again. An apostrophe and a period. Mary's socks are blue. Carol, there is something missing here. There is a relationship of possession between Mary and socks. So that's it, Kayam. Mary's socks are blue. The socks of Mary. But we don't say the socks of Mary, we say Mary's socks. Mary's socks are blue. Kayam, you're missing the point here. The period. Where is the period, please? No one is using the period. No one. Did you see that? No one is using the period. Ponto final, gente. It's a point. Where is the point at the end? The little period. The spelling is perfect, okay? Everyone is getting the spelling right. The apostrophe, the possession, everything is right. But where is the period? Do you have that in your keyboard? TL English, ain't and isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. Okay. All right. It should go at the end of a sentence, right? It should go at the end of a statement. So, Mary's socks are blue, period. Period. So this is a thing, right? I think this is becoming a thing. On the internet, no one uses period. Actually, there is a research. People are researching, linguists are researching that. And they are finding the situations in which people don't like to use the period online. It's strange. How can we improve spelling? Read a lot, write a lot, pay a lot of attention, try to not repeat the same mistake again. Now, I need a question mark. Question mark. Interrogação agora, okay? Are team's shoes blue also? Are team's shoes blue also? Are team's shoes blue also? Please write it down. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Are team's shoes blue also? Yes or no? Put it here. I have much time here. Thank you, TL English. Yes, that's a good idea. The difference between ain't and isn't it, right? Isn't it, ain't it, isn't it? Yes. We'll talk about it some other time. I'll write it down. And because today we are focusing on punctuation, okay? So I'll write it here and talk about it some other time. But thank you for showing up for this live. Our teams, no, team is a person, team. Our team shoes blue, not awesome, but also. Our team shoes blue also, yes. Gente, vocês não estão usando interrogação, tem algum motivo para isso? Porque é esse que é o objetivo de hoje, colocar pontuação nas frases. Cadê o símbolo de interrogação? What's going on? I do not understand. I can do it on my keyboard. What about you? Where is the question mark? A Katie até usou a question mark aqui, ó, ela usou, mas não é awesome. Look at my lips. Awesome, awesome, and it's not awesome, but also, also, also. All right, so there is a mix here. Let's scroll back up. Right. Also, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone. Are team shoes blue or awesome? Are team shoes blue also? Also. No, so let me unpin this. There. Also. It's different, okay? One thing is awesome. 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 This is awesome. But look at the other word. Also. Also, also. It's completely different. Very good. Also, yes, that's good. Let's continue. The next one, I need an explanation, exclamation point. Agora eu quero que vocês usem a exclamação, please, please. No, they are not. No, they are not. No, 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 they are not. So write that, please. Por favor, com exclamação no final. Please. No, they're not. So this is easy, right? Can do this in a GIF. No, they're not. No, they are not. Where are you guys? I'm gonna move on. No, they are not. Yes, 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 yes. It changes completely. Yeah, thank you, Katie, Kayam, yes. So it changes completely the mood, right? Now, let's move on to a comma. Comma é vírgula, vírgula. Vírgula shows, a comma shows small pauses, umas pausas pequenininhas para a gente respirar. A lot of people write texts without any comma. It means we cannot breathe. Okay, we read like 10 lines of texts without any period, any comma, anything. So it's really hard to understand when there is no comma. Let's see what we're going to do with this sentence. Katie, my friend, is visiting from Chicago. Okay, so I want to please use the commas here. No, they're not. Very good, Dani. Very good. So, Katie, my friend, is visiting from Chicago. I want you to put the comma, as vírgulas, in the pauses, okay? So, Katie, my friend. What do you mean, commas? Vírgulas. As vírgulas. Gente, a vírgula é muito fácil. Você tem que ler em voz alta o texto e toda hora que você tiver que pausar, você põe uma vírgula lá. Blá, 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 põe a vírgula. Blá, 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 põe a vírgula. So every break for you to breathe, every time you break the sentence to breathe, you put a comma. So, Katie, my friend, is visiting from Chicago. Thank you, Carol. Yes, it's pinned. Katie, my friend, is visiting from Chicago. Katie, my friend. Very good, Kayam. That's it. Okay, no secrets. No secrets. The next one is longer. Katie arrived yesterday, but she has to leave tomorrow. There is one comma here. Where is it? Katie arrived yesterday, but she has to leave tomorrow. Where is the comma in this sentence? Katie arrived yesterday, but she has to leave tomorrow. Aposto. Yes! Hooray for aposto. What's aposto in English? Oh my God, that's restrictive clause. They call it restrictive clause. Katie, my friend, Katie arrived yesterday, but she has to leave tomorrow. Yes! And this one even has an exclamation point. Thank you, TL English. Good job. You don't understand. Okay, I'm speaking English, right? Not Portuguese. Katie arrived yesterday, Kayam, but she has to leave tomorrow. Live. Now pay attention at live and leave. What did I say? Live or leave? Katie arrived yesterday, but she has to leave tomorrow. She has to leave tomorrow. She has to leave tomorrow. Ela tem que ir embora amanhã, ok? Live é morar, live. So pay attention at these two words. Not love, not live. Carol, yes. Thanks for all the attempts. There you go, leave. All right, and the last one here for commas. Present perfect. Tim, have you ever visited Chicago? Eu quero todas as pontuações aqui. Tim, you already know how to write Tim. Tim, have you ever visited Chicago? Yes, there you go. Live, leave, love. Okay, so let's go. Tim, have you ever visited Chicago? Boogeyman, yeah. But this is not a boogeyman. Look, it's simple. Tim, have you ever visited Chicago? Have you ever visited Chicago? Visited, yes, Katie, there you go. Tim, comma, have you ever visited Chicago? Question mark, excellent. Good job, everyone. So now let's talk about the quotation marks. Tim, have you ever visited Chicago? Carol, there you go. Let me get Rafa here because it's the first time I think I pinned his comment. So Tim, have you ever visited Chicago? Excellent. Awesome. Awesome. Look at my lips. Awesome. 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 Different from also. 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 There you go. Quotation marks. What are quotation marks? Aspas. Okay? We use that in direct speech. Discurso direto. When you get the exact words a person used and you're telling someone what somebody else said. So, here I want you to put in quotation marks, be quiet. Okay, so in quotation marks, yes, TL English, be quiet. How do you spell that? Quiet. Be quiet. You can add please at the end. Be quiet, please. Be quiet, please. Quotation marks, please. Really fast. Be quiet. Be quiet, anyone? Be quiet. Thank you, Carol. Yes. Next one. No, let's skip because you already know this. Capitalization. What do we capitalize in English that we do not capitalize in Portuguese? I. Okay? The pronoun I. Eu. Eu is always capitalized. It doesn't matter where it goes in the sentence, beginning, middle, end. It does not matter. It's always capitalized. Okay? Online, it's a mess. But according to grammar rules, you need to capitalize I all the time. Always, always, always. Okay? I'm going to skip the examples here. What else do we capitalize? Well, this is the same as in Portuguese. The first word in a sentence, always capitalized. So you should not start a sentence with lowercase, but with uppercase. This is the same as in Portuguese, same rule. Names, same rule. Érika, Kayam, who else? Everyone here, Carol, right? Rafa, etc. Everyone, all of these names should be spelled with uppercase. First letter, uppercase. Pay attention to the use of uppercase, okay? Caps lock. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't like when people use caps lock too much online. I think it's very aggressive. A lot of people think it's aggressive too. So pay attention. It doesn't mean you cannot use it. Write whole words and sentences in caps lock. You can do that, but pay attention. Try to see if the context allows for that, because otherwise people might not like it, okay? When it's completely, everything is written in caps lock, in uppercase. Okay, there are other situations, important situations. Days of the week, do not forget, in the middle of the sentence, okay? So days of the week, what are the days of the week? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, capitalized always. Months of the year, January, February, November, December, always capitalized. Doesn't matter where it is in the sentence. What else is capitalized? I think it's basically that. So comments, let's see your comments. Capitalize a letra maiúscula, ok? To capitalize significa colocar uma letra maiúscula. So, então eu dei exemplos de palavras que começam com letra maiúscula em inglês, sempre, até no meio da frase. Dias da semana, então sempre começam com letra maiúscula, não importa onde elas estejam na frase, sempre, os dias da semana, os meses do ano, né? Nomes de pessoas, o pronome eu, o que mais? Mais alguma situação? Caps lock, né? Caps lock, caps lock. Yes, it sounds like people are screaming. It looks like people are screaming. It's very unpleasant, I think. Very unpleasant. Connection here is bad. A native says, oh, this like that. The connection here is bad. Yes, it's fine. Conexão aqui tá ruim. The connection here is bad. Nice. Okay, and the spelling is correct, by the way. I think that's it for today, because we have been practicing spelling a lot here, and we'll be doing this a lot because of all the dictation. Cities, countries, yes, Carol, yes. Cities, countries, states, names of rivers, right? Geographic, accidents, things like that, always capitalized. Let's see if you want to Carol, do you want to speak? You tapped here. If you want to chat for a bit, we can. Okay, and there is somebody else here. Okay, so let's try. Let's see what will happen. Did I add? What did I do? Oh, it disappeared. Okay, I wanted to chat with one of you, and then I seem to have pressed the button and now it doesn't work. Is that true that when an action just happened, we can use the verb in the infinitive? What do you mean, Kayam? Give me an example. Before we leave, I need to leave soon. An example, please. You mean like, I just arrived? Doesn't work. You need to use the past. Past simple or past perfect. Sorry, present perfect. Okay? I have just arrived or I have arrived. Is that the question that you have? Do you guys have any other questions? Okay, so Kayam, is that it? Did I answer you? Tomorrow we'll be talking about, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know about this. Maybe we'll talk about that. Friends speak. Do you know what it means to friends speak? It is? Okay. Can I use PP with a specific time? What do you mean PP? What's PP? Oh, you mean present perfect? Present perfect? No. Past perfect? No. Only the reference, right? Because it's an action that happens before a reference. In the case of past perfect, the reference is specific, but the action itself is not. Have you gone to Disneyland last year? It's not have you gone, it's have you been. Okay? Because if you say have you gone, it means you're still there. And if you say have you been, it means you went there and came back. So have you been to Disneyland? Question mark. not last year. If you want to say last year, you say did. Did you go to Disneyland last year? Present perfect, yeah. No, we do not use specific time with present perfect, okay? That's for, because if you want to specify the time, you use the past simple form. Excellent, so that's it for today. Let's wrap it up right now, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow, Saturday. I haven't decided what we'll be talking about yet, but let me just check something quickly here. Really quickly. My God. Yeah. I'll choose something for tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.